Hello?
And welcome to Did You Mean to Say That?
No, that was good.
The podcast where we did not mean to say that. I'm your co-host, Bobby.
And I'm your co-host, Erin.
My name's Tyler.
And welcome to our episode with Tyler.
Yay!
Yay!
Claps for it.
If you know, you know. Like you know what I mean? Like
you know.
yeah, like you already know.
Like I
what
already
you guys
know.
are getting into. It's going to be just an iconic episode.
So, basically, we
It's time.
didn't have an episode come out last week because we were celebrating Easter, as one does.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't really celebrating Easter more as I was forced to go to my family.
Yeah, mostly that.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
I had a good time.
But like we said, Easter is my favorite holiday, so everyone keep their comments to themselves.
Oh.
Not for God, for just vibes.
Ham?
Oh, the vibes, the
Ham,
pastels.
the pastel, the bunny. I love the eggs. I love Easter aesthetic.
And as a recent ham lover,
Oh, I am a recent
we used
ham
to
lover.
I know, we talked about
Oh, I
this.
love ham.
It started
dog.
with the lunch meat ham, and
Yes.
then it ventured.
I'm
on
the exact
Easter.
opposite. I would sometimes dabble in like Christmas ham, Easter ham.
Hated it.
And then I was like, well, maybe deli ham is good. And
It
it is.
I had a piece before I came here. I'll say it. I've been snacking all day, you guys.
Easter leftovers?
No.
Oh my God, can
I
you
had,
imagine?
I had like, I bought
I'm
lunch.
worried about you.
Too late for that, baby. Oh my God, Bobby's blonde.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He was literally not blonde the last time you saw us. Aww.
Hi guys. Last time you saw me, I wasn't as sexy.
Welcome to my channel
And
and
now
welcome
I
back to
am.
my channel.
And also, thighs are out for this episode.
Thighs out,
so
skies
you're
out.
welcome.
Yeah.
Totally. What the fuck does that mean? Thighs out, skies? Oh, like if the sky is
Like
out.
guns
then
out,
The
sun's
sky
out,
is-
guns out, thighs out, skies out.
But the sky is asleep because we are filming now at 8:30 p.m.
Right. The sky is asleep.
We said
We
were
intended
filming
on
at
being
5.
here. Yeah.
We were supposed to film at 4.
Yeah.
I said maybe 3 or 4, and then we were like maybe 4, and then we were like 5, 6, and then eventually I was like 7, and then Tyler got here and I was still in the shower.
You said, "Is this the day that you see me naked?" I was like, "It's okay."
It wasn't.
It wasn't
Skies
the
out,
day.
thighs out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But Tyler wanted to come on so that we could discuss Beyonce's new album, Cowboy Carter. Do you want to
You guys start.
with
Okay,
that?
I'll start with something.
I just want to hear.
Before we preface this combo, I just want you all to know and remember in the one episode we were talking about, did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? Tyler saying that all of Lana's songs sound the same, so I am not holding back.
Oh, yeah, go for it. No, I'm ready. I'm ready to hear it. I'm braced.
Well,
I'm
I just
prepared.
listened to it in full for the first time today.
It's a lot.
While we were postponing for hours. I had the time because it's a...
27.
As you guys know, we take issue with super long albums.
Always.
Always.
We always say, which is why we're loving Eternal Sunshine. Like it's,
Quick to the
What's
point.
that?
to the point.
Wait,
You know.
I'm sorry.
we're not holding
Ariana
back.
Grande.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
So we
go on.
always say like we would love like a 7-song album, a 9-song album. Like 14 is like sweet spot, like stop after that.
And let me also say that I will give all my flowers to Beyonce. I think she's the best entertainer alive. I think she is dope. All of her music is pretty good. But I'm like more of a casual fan. Okay.
I was
Yeah.
going to say I'm probably like a tier up from you, but like a tier down from you. Like I do not subscribe to the Beehive
I
lifestyle.
was trying to
Got it
think of
tatted
the,
on me,
I almost said the
baby.
Beyoncenators. I forgot what they were called.
Beehive.
The
Yeah.
Beehive.
Yeah.
The Beehive. I am not in that, but I am. Am I a Beyonce fan? Pull up the partition, please.
That's my favorite Beyonce song.
Partition.
Yeah,
Aw,
I know.
that's
I
so
just love it.
sweet.
But okay, so I listened today, and I had already listened to Jolene and Blackbird,
Yeah.
and obviously we all know this ain't Texas,
Right.
Fucking fire,
Yeah.
fire.
I'm over it though. Like,
Not me. Put it in my veins.
Really?
Oh, put it in my fucking veins.
it's not my favorite.
Well,
No, I'll die
I
for it.
here are the songs that I just discovered that I love.
Okay.
Not the Miley one.
No.
No,
I
don't
was.
like
That
it
was
at
what
all.
I was gonna say too. That wasn't.
It didn't
I
do it
wish
for me.
Miley was on Bodyguard.
Bodyguard is the first one I wrote down that I loved.
Yeah.
Bodyguard. I wrote Spaghetti is okay.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
I loved the one with Willie Nelson.
You're so stupid.
Why?
He's not on a song.
Who am I talking
He's
about?
in Willie Jones, brother.
Oh.
Oh, Willie Jones.
I thought you were doing a bit because he just has like a speaking part on like
he
a
does, like, the
45-second
interludes.
song.
No, but wait, am I wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are.
Okay, so it is Willie Jones.
Yeah.
The song is Just for Fun. I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
I love Levi's jeans
Right.
because I know Tyler doesn't watch the podcast.
Oh my God.
And he pretends he does, like most of you.
Like most of you.
Wait,
That's the thing.
No, wait, not most of
Not-
them because they don't
not
listen. Most of our fake fans.
People come up to me all the time and are like, "Oh my God, like I love your podcast." And I'm like, "You've never watched my podcast?" And they're like, "Yes, I have." And I'm like, "You've watched my clips that I post on
Yeah.
TikTok and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You've never watched a podcast." And that's fine. Be like, "I love your promo. I love your Instagram."
But Tyler, if you did watch, you would know that my boyfriend's alias on our podcast is Levi.
Mm-hmm.
So Levi's jeans called to me because I like getting
Sure.
up in there. And
Oh my
I love that song. I love Post Malone.
It's too gay for me.
And then Levi's too gay for you?
Just no, I was
Oh.
just kidding about like.
And then my favorite was, how do you say it?
Tyrant.
Yaya.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I got to whatever you just said because,
You literally sent it in our group chat today.
Yeah, you said you loved it.
I didn't write that down. But
Yeah.
I probably
That one
did.
is featuring Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I did love
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Correct.
That was good.
So that's where I'm at with it. I added all those ones to my
There's a
spring
lot of
playlist.
slow songs.
That's why I didn't love
But
it.
I'm like,
Which is fine with me.
which is fine with me. But hand on the Bible, like I will say, like I think this is my favorite Beyonce album.
I'm just waiting for my
That's
time
a lot.
to shine.
Yeah, go for it.
Shine. My foot's falling asleep.
I will preface this by letting you all know that I did go to music school, so my
Yeah.
opinion is correct.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I hate it.
Oh.
I fucking...
Tyler, we brought you here to ambush you.
No, I literally like went
No,
to
we
Woodburn
talked
last week
about
and
it.
was like, I almost don't want you to come on the podcast because I don't want to hurt your feelings, but like it is not sitting well with me. And here are
I'm
some.
not sitting well.
Oh my god, I love these.
Oh my god, they're
I don't
fire.
Yeah,
even
where did you get
notice
those?
that.
They're my new vibe. I have absolutely no idea.
Oh, okay.
Sheen, yeah.
Ah.
So
Yikes.
I have some valid, genuine critiques, okay? First of all, whoever did the vocal engineering, mixing, mastering did a piss poor
Bad job.
fucking job. Everything sounds like it is pitched up. Like, she sounds better in real life than she does on this album. Every feature sounds like not themselves. Like, it is bizarre. Like, I can't overlook it. Like, it's, like, really weird. I have some shit to say about Jolene.
Let's hear it because I have to process what I'm trying to say.
I hate it bad. Like, it sucks because I really like it and I wish she just did a straight up cover. I would listen to it every fucking day. I like the idea of being Beyonce and taking it and making it your own, but you change the lyrics to this woman hating ass weirdo
Yeah.
song. The original is begging, pleading. Like, I know that you could take my man Jolene, but please don't.
And Beyonce
And Beyonce said, I'm warning you, don't come for my fucking man. Like, bitch, she already did and she won.
And also,
It's
I'm
embarrassing.
sorry, no one.
No, did you see Azalea Banks posted, like, who is this imaginary adversary that Beyonce is writing these songs
No
for?
one is
In the
coming
year
for
2024,
Jay-Z.
no one
I'm
wants
sorry.
Jay-Z.
No
And
one
if they
wants
did, they could have him, as we've seen time and time again. The most embarrassing line, I think, is I raised that man, I raised his kids.
And he's 10 years older
He's
than you.
was like 30 when you were 17.
Like, does she hate him?
That's
That's a crazy thing to
Probably.
write.
And it's just like, it takes more than seductive stares to break up a, like, no, it doesn't. That's probably
Clearly it
exactly
doesn't.
what it took the
Like,
first
yeah.
time and the second time. Like, there's like 3 to 4 public affairs that we know of.
Yeah. Apparently
Like-
one of them happened in Cincinnati.
And apparently one of
After the
them's
concert.
dead, which is another topic I
Oh.
have.
Oh, no.
This woman, her name is...
Aaliyah?
No.
No, because remember Jay-Z dated Aaliyah before Beyonce?
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Did you not know that?
No, that's
Yeah.
so sad. Her life was so
Yeah.
sad and tragic. There was this woman named Kathy White, I think, and she was like set to come out with her story, and then she suddenly died at age 28 of an aneurysm, like 3 days after talking to a reporter.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, yeah, that's my piece on Jolene. The rest of it is fine. I wish American Requiem was the last minute and 30 seconds of that song. I think it's the most gorgeous, beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And I don't like the rest of it. And if she is doing a rock album, I think that would have been better suited for that. It sounds like the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Yeah,
like, I don't understand.
That song that she did with Travis Scott. Was it Travis Scott?
Who,
Yeah.
Beyonce?
Yeah. In the background, you can see like a vinyl that says Black Betty on it.
So she killed her? Had her killed?
Oh, I'm talking about the
Led
rock
Zeppelin
album.
song?
Oh, the rock album's
Yeah.
coming. Sorry, I thought we were still on the lore of her having
Oh, yeah.
Kathy White.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So those are my main like critiques. I feel like I love Daughter. I think
Yeah.
that song
I hated
fucks.
Really?
Oh my god,
I
I
just
love
don't
it.
have a daughter.
It's not that. You do mean Protector?
Maybe I.
Because Daughter is about her like avenging her father. Essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I
Protector is the
I
one
heard
that's
it was
like
really
about her
slow,
kids.
so I tuned out.
Oh my god.
Because they were all so slow.
Yeah,
Tyler.
they're all slow. Yeah.
It's country. That's fine. I think that's my issue is like I really thought based on Daddy Lessons and Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages that this was going to like blow me away.
Yeah.
And based on the fact that you are from Texas, there are so many like black influences in country, and there's so many things to choose from that you could have pulled from that I don't see influencing this album.
Share your truth.
Well, so I love American Requiem. I think that might be my number one. I think for Blackbird, the meaning behind that song and why Paul McCartney wrote it is so
And Paul
beautiful.
McCartney released a statement the other day saying,
Yeah.
like, thank you so much for honoring what
Yeah.
this message was originally about. I love this cover. And I really liked it, too.
I loved it,
I'm a
too.
huge
Yeah.
Eagles fan, as
Me
we both
too.
are.
Who is the other woman on it?
There's 4 black country artists on, but I wish that she would have gone a different route and had them each featured on a different song instead of
Just one
Putting them
song.
all-
one
Blackbird.
song and then having them all do backing vocals and just
Yeah.
having one other,
I could see
you
that.
know.
I didn't love that the second verse was sung by someone else. Like, I
Really?
wish she would have just sung it and they
Yeah.
would have done backing vocals on that one. I wish they would still
Yeah,
be
I
featured.
loved her cover of
And I
it.
do wish they
Yeah.
were featured throughout, but
All together on one track, I just think is crazy. I think she should have gone a
Spread
different
it out.
route. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved the Black
and it
cover.
wasn't like too different where I was like, I'm just gonna listen to the
Like, she
original. It's
didn't
just
say,
stupid.
Like, it was just a
Blackbird,
sample.
Don't take my man tonight.
I'll kill you with a knife.
Right. But, okay, to your Jolene point, though, like, I kind of liked how she was making it threatening. Because in the intro with Dolly Parton, Dolly's like, we both had a bitch that was, like, fucking with our man, but...
Yeah, that's
Auburn
not the
hair
same.
and yeah.
I wish she didn't call her a hussy. I wish that was not even on the album. That is so stupid.
That word should be
like,
I love
girl. I'm not gonna get into the philosophy behind blaming the other woman for your man cheating on you, but it's disgusting and
Right.
stupid and immature and
Yeah.
just you're
Yeah.
a role model for so many women. Like, you've already taken back this man who's dragged you through the mud publicly.
We already had Lemonade.
We had Lemonade.
We
Yeah,
had
exactly.
Lemonade. We did not need, like, if she had just covered Joe, like, I love the instrumentation. I love her vocals. I love the arrangement. Like, it would have been a perfect fucking cover, and that would have been my favorite song on the album.
Yeah.
I still liked it because I like it. I really like the arrangement, but it is so hard for me to be like, I'm warning you, don't come for my man. Like, come for my man, and if he leaves me, good
he
for
looked
me.
like his breath stinks.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Don't even get me started.
Like, maybe warn your man not to cheat on you.
Hey, what if you just set boundaries with your...
What if you got divorced?
And, like, if your man cheats on you, it's one thing to, like, talk shit about the woman to your friends. Like,
Right,
fuck this bitch.
right.
But, like, you
Even
can't
still,
blame
girl.
the
Publicly,
woman.
like...
No, for
I mean,
sure.
it's been...
Give it up. Give it up.
It's time.
And if you're still threatened by other women at this point in your relationship where you raised that man and raised his
him.
kids,
That's a crazy thing to say. Like, can we dissect that for a second?
I
Like,
can't
raise
dissect
that
it
man.
much
They
more.
got together. They didn't
she was
come
literally
out.
17 years
Yeah,
old.
they didn't come out publicly. until she was actually like
Of age.
Of age.
Camera died.
Wow, that is...
It was quick.
16 Carriages is what I was expecting. Like,
Yeah.
country meets Beyonce. Perfect fusion. I feel the same way about Texas Hold'em. Like, that is what I thought was coming, and it didn't come. And I like some of the songs, but
I like Daddy Lessons better than every song on this album.
Well, yeah, so that's
100%.
what like fueled that the whole album was
will
when
you
Because
scoot
when
in
she
a little
performed
bit?
it
Yeah.
at the...
yeah, the CMAs with the chicks, and got so much backlash for it.
yeah, disgusting. And I love,
Yeah.
that's why I like, I mean, I think it's a beautiful concept. I love that she did country. I support it. I just thought it was going to be so much better.
Valid.
And less songs.
It was a lot. I mean, I'm still like digesting it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
And I read like how this was supposed to be 1st and then Act 1. And
it goes straight into I'm That Girl
I
from
love
Renaissance.
that.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I like Amen. I think it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Obviously love Renaissance.
And the way that it kind of like loops itself as an album. It's really hard having now, it did get released second, so now I have to compare it to Renaissance, and that's
And Renaissance
one of my
is
favorite
that
albums
bitch.
I've like ever heard.
Well,
like,
she also
it's
was
just-
going to release this one first,
Yeah.
but COVID, and she was like...
That's
we
what I'm
need to
saying.
do it.
Like, I
Yeah,
understand that it was supposed to come first, but it didn't, so now I can't like separate the two.
Don't compare
sure.
where you can't compete.
And compare like Beyonce doing house on that level.
Changed
I thought
my life.
Beyonce was gonna do country on that
that
level,
Yeah.
and it just didn't happen.
It's also too long.
Well, yeah,
it's so
If it was
fucking
shorter and kept the best parts of it, iconic.
long. Like what you said, like
gagging
14
from them,
is a
still cheap.
very
Just
sweet
kidding, I
spot.
love them.
And like everybody was like fueling the delusion of Taylor being on the album.
ew.
That didn't happen.
No,
Oh,
there's...
God.
But people
Yeah.
are saying that like Taylor's gonna be on Reputation.
Or
You mean
Beyonce's
Beyonce?
going to be on Rep.
Or that's what I
I
meant.
doubt it.
Well, they both hate Kim.
I know, but I just don't think it's like that.
There are certain collabs that I never need to happen, and
I don't know. I think I would live for it.
It depends on the song.
I think they're
I
looking.
never
for
want
money.
Drake and Taylor to collab.
I
I
do.
never want
Ooh.
Beyonce and Taylor to collab.
Really?
Well, I hate any time that Taylor has ventured off into hip hop. Like, stay in your lane, girl.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear this. I hate Endgame. Like,
I don't. I love Endgame.
I hate Bad Blood Remix. Like,
Oh
Love
no,
that
yeah,
Blood
I don't
Remix.
like that one.
anywho, how did you feel about Cowboy Carter?
I mean, I really enjoyed it.
It's your favorite Beyonce album.
It is my favorite Beyonce album, I think, because there was so much thought put into it and so much history that was worked inside of what she was doing and the message that she was trying to portray. Yes, there are skips on the album.
For sure.
Has to be when there's 27 songs. What are you
I'm
gonna do?
yeah,
What are you
it's
gonna do?
it is kind of exhausting, but I will say that I think as she gets older, her vocals are like improve, like the way her voice is maturing is something so beautiful to see, and
Her voice is just...
yeah, I mean, I will probably say it about the Rock album, like it's gonna be my favorite album, but like
I could not wait for the rock album.
yeah, and the way that she empowers people. Ew, what the hell? Why am I crying? I love Beyonce.
Sorry.
Like, I do. I think what she does for people is amazing, and she's able to be that role model in most ways, but some other ways. Yeah, that's yeah. But
She paves the way, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I
And
love
it's
that.
very beautiful.
And
And I love
I
that
love
you cried
her.
because like that just shows how much like you care about her art. And
Yeah, I do.
sorry,
I
we
think
shit
it's
all
so
over it.
important, and I just think
Should have
it's
been better.
like with the feminism and
Nope.
especially well, I mean, like not in that sense, but like
Oh, I get it.
you know what I'm trying to say. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. I love it, and I love her, and
I think that she is more Black power than feminism.
Absolutely.
I think that
I can agree with that. Yeah,
especially on this album.
for sure.
And the last album was more like Black queer power.
Yeah.
And then the whatever album Partition's on, that was very like feminist
Yeah.
centered. And I loved that.
What album is Partition on? Beyonce?
The self-titled. Yeah.
Right, that's what it is.
I love.
And even Lemonade was pretty like
Yeah.
feminist centered, and it really it showed. I love that it wasn't just like a fuck you album. Like it takes you through the story of her being broken, being angry, and then being like, I'm in love with you still, though.
It literally walks you through like the
sucks.
stages of grief.
It does suck.
Yeah.
I wish you would leave him.
Me too, like bad.
God damn.
And like I
like,
love
Sorry,
Jay-Z.
guys. I'm
like,
eating stale Cheez-Its.
I was always a Jay-Z fan. Like before, I was probably a Beyonce fan. Like, so I was like, I mean, On the Run was
so good.
the coolest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. But now, as like a Beyonce music fan, I'm just like, ugh, girl, like leave him or stop talking about this.
Like,
I'm so over it. Like, write an album. Like, talk about what you got to talk about. But like, it's been. Leave his ass at home. Like, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
Here's another point I need to make about the album. And this is something I realized may be why it's not resonating with me as well. And I've said this a lot about her. Like, I am a Beyonce music fan.
Are you a Beyonce fan?
But, like, she is not a very open, authentic artist. She's a very private person.
you don't know anything about Beyonce that
We
she
know
doesn't want you to know.
Exactly. She is a very crafted, curated public figure.
Well, there
Everything
were
has
rumors
intention,
back in the
like,
day,
yeah.
like in like 2014, when it became like Beyonce is the queen, that was a whole marketing thing from her team. Like they would make fan accounts to be like, Beyonce is the best,
so
like
many
she's
fan
the queen,
accounts.
and it worked because
They've all made so many fan accounts. That's like,
when
when you're on that level, like that's a part of your PR is like creating fake stan accounts to like
Promote.
argue with other accounts and promote and make like
theories.
There are so many fans also, and there are so many fan accounts also, but like there are a lot of like when you have a team like that and you're a fucking billionaire, like that's part of it with social media now. It's just politicians, rich people in general, companies, like that's part of your marketing strategy now, and it's crazy.
I would do
also
it, and I would run it myself personally. I'd be like, what did he mean by this? And then I would reply from a different one that I made and be like, he meant this. And I would reply from a third one I made and be like, no, he meant this. And then I would reply personally and be like, y'all are crazy. Stream my new album.
So yeah, anyway,
I'm not above it.
because of that, I think that's why it doesn't translate well
Yeah.
for country, because country needs to be like from your gut, visceral vulnerability. Not all country, like there's pop country, there's, exactly, disgusting. But like good country songs that like make you fucking feel something, that transcend the fact that I hate country, make you feel something. And I don't know if she like really has that ability, because she's not very authentic, except for Daughter and Protector. Like I think
thought it was
those
gonna be more
are very
bluegrass.
I thought it was gonna be bluesy, bluegrass, black country. Like that's
Yeah.
what I thought was gonna be happening, and it was
that's
just
the whole point
very
behind it, yeah.
poppy, or just like not
Yeah.
even
Stripped down.
like.
It was
Well,
very
and she
stripped
even
down.
said that this isn't a country album; it's a Beyonce album. So like,
That's hot that she said that.
You know,
And that's fine.
right?
But again, like when I come back to like 16 Carriages, Texas Hold'em, Daddy
Yeah.
Lessons, like to me that's Beyonce country.
Yeah.
And
Agreed.
it doesn't mean that it sounds like other country, or that I want
Mm-hmm.
her, I want to put her in a box of sounding like other country. But there are certain elements that I thought that if she pulled them from country, she would do them so fucking well, it'd be insane. And I just didn't see those.
Yeah.
And I wish that I did.
Yeah.
I'm struggling so hard of how to sit. I hate when I watch episodes
That
back. and
cannot be it.
I think no, I can't.
There's no way.
Oh, I just hate it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, this is fine. Whatever. I needed to
That's
like.
pretty good.
Okay. Sorry. Anyway, this is the Beyonce episode.
And it's kind of boring. That's it. That's my final thought.
Yeah.
Here's
see that.
here's
Don't say yes.
Here's
Stand
my
on your
here's my
business.
last.
No,
You
I
thing.
mean,
love
but I
it.
can see.
Yeah, for sure.
Should we get matching Renaissance tattoos?
Yeah, because we did that shit.
Aw,
We sure
you don't-
did. Do you think we'll ever tell our
cheers you.
story publicly?
cheers.
I don't know if it's safe.
I know. I don't either.
I don't think we're safe.
Just know that We've been through
We
some
had
things.
a time
And
that
we
weekend.
should get matching tattoos to commemorate that experience
Yes.
that we lived through.
Yeah.
That is a part of my trauma.
Yeah. That was.
I have literally no idea what they're talking about.
Yes,
you do.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the correlation with Renaissance.
That's where we were.
That's where we went.
Yeah.
Are you with us or not?
No, I got it.
Oh,
Now. I thought we were talking
he's, like,
about
nodding.
I thought we were talking about a whole different ball field.
The Renaissance.
I thought we were
World
talking
Tour.
about.
Right. Oh,
And
that
I was like,
too.
I don't see the correlation.
Fucking
We should get
shit.
matching tattoos for our abusive ex-boyfriend.
I thought that like one night something happened with Renaissance during that, but yes.
Well, he was supposed to go, and then she bought his ticket, and he
So-
was like,
So
"Well,
it's
I'm."
full
it-
circle.
That was
Venn
like the whole
diagram
thing.
that
Like
shit.
he was like he was standing on business on something. Like, well, I'm still going, and we were
Oh,
like,
I-
"No, the fuck
No,
you're
you're
not."
certainly
Like,
not, and thank God he didn't. But also, that would have been really funny if he did instead, and he was in my spot in the Uber, and that happened to him rather than me. Someday, I might tell that story. I'm not going to put Tyler through that.
Everybody's
But
gonna know.
I don't think that either
Yeah.
one of them. I just
But I
mean,
don't
like,
think
I'm
Amy
not gonna
watches.
have you be a part of the situation where you're telling the story
Yeah.
publicly. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah,
do that to
yeah,
you.
yeah.
But I
That's
don't
your
think
friend.
either one of the other two people involved watches the podcast. I know they don't.
I hope not.
So someday,
I hope they do, but they don't.
someday I
Like, I want
may
the
tell
views,
the
but,
crazy
like-
story.
I have never wanted to get out of a car so fast in my entire life. Anyway, we can change the subject.
I tried to get out on the street.
I
I was like,
know!
please drop me off here. We are not at our destination or close to where we came
Don't
from.
care
Just
at
drop
this
me off
point.
here.
I'll walk.
We're in the middle of a foreign city that I've never been to. Drop me off here.
I got my
Louisville?
ticket on my phone.
Yeah.
You have been there.
For
Travis Scott.
really?
Damn,
Yep.
that's embarrassing.
I've also been to Louisville many times. I just meant like I don't know what's going on here.
Right.
Anyway, speaking of views and subscribers, we reached our goal that we really wanted to hit of 100 subscribers. So we have 101 subscribers now, which we are so thankful for. And
What did I say? Slap my ass and paint some spots on me? Because I'm a Dalmatian.
Yeah.
Like 101 Dalmatians.
oh yeah, amazing! I didn't know
shit.
why you said that. I did
Oh,
not
you
get it at
laughed.
all. I thought it had something to do.
Oh,
with
I didn't get it
spots
either. No, I didn't.
to
I didn't get
fill.
it
We
either.
were talking about something else. I was so confused.
Anyway, we have 101 subscribers. So thank you guys. And thank you to that girl who subscribed on like 5
On 3 different accounts.
Yeah.
I love her, Jasmine the dog trainer on TikTok.
Oh.
We should do something fun for our 100 subscribers, like a little
That's
milestone.
what I was thinking. Like, what are we going to do?
Try the cake.
Yeah.
The cake.
Girl, watch our podcast.
my
I don't
God.
have time for
Literally.
this.
It's crazy having a guest that does not watch.
Sorry.
Okay, so guys, the other night, or this was at this point because we haven't filmed in 2 weeks. This was like a week ago. I don't even know where we were. It might have been opening day night. Which, like, should we talk about that first?
Fun. We had
What
fun.
happened?
We had fun.
We just went to the bank.
We went to the banks. Well, anyway, we get home and like Levi and I Ubered home, and we're there and we're hanging out for a little bit, and he's like, "I can't find my vape. I can't find my vape," and he could not find his vape anywhere.
I'll flip a car to find my vape.
Well, we
Like-
Ubered, so I was like, "You probably left it in the fucking Uber. Like
No.
that sucks. Like I don't know what to tell you."
Get a new vape.
Yeah, like it's whatever.
Yeah, just get it
But at this
done.
point, it's
Everything's
like
closed.
late. Yeah.
Ah.
No binky for the baby.
So, like, nothing happened. I had an old vape. He was using it. He probably got a new vape the next day. I didn't think much of it. Whatever. Well, a few days later, I'm making my famous chicken
Soup?
vegetable soup. As one does. And I'm defrosting my chicken in the
Yeah.
sink. And the water's, like not draining. Like, I'm like, okay, like, there's food in there, like, whatever. Yeah, you can see where this is going.
Yes.
I turn on my garbage disposal.
No.
It goes... And I'm like, there's a rock in there. There's a rock in
Has
there.
to be a
rock?
rock.
I
Okay,
reached my
before the
hand-
vape, it was rock. Like, that was the initial thought.
Well, I
You're like,
forgot about
rock.
the vape. Like, I was like, he's dumb. He lost his vape. He's not
He's
dumb
not
in
thinking
general.
it's in the sink.
I
Well,
was.
true.
I
Yeah,
just
I
think
guess
he.
you're right.
I thought he left it in the Uber, and we were just like, okay, lol. I reach in. His vape is in my garbage disposal in the sink.
Yeah.
And
How?
Right.
Like, literally how? Like, obviously I can see how you could act, but like, how could you like not know that you did that and then be like, oh my God, where's my vape?
For so long.
And think it was in the Uber. Like, you know, you came home with the vape and dropped it in the
And
sink.
he was like heating us up food and stuff that night. So like I see how it happened, but like
Totally.
to not notice that your vape falls in the sink into the little sinkhole and it's just there for days.
The drain?
Yeah, the drain, if you will.
Sinkhole.
So I was cracking up because I was like, I found your vape
In my
garbage
disposal.
disposal.
Torn
And it's
all the way up.
beat to shit.
And this man goes,
Did it survive?
this
No,
man goes, does
don't.
it still work? And I
Like
said,
you were hitting it.
I said I was defrosting raw chicken, as I just said, onto your vape that was being doused and
Oh,
drowned.
you were
in-
defrosting it with water.
Yes, yes, yes.
I thought you were defrosting it in the microwave and just were in.
Ew, wait,
Ew,
what?
And he asked if it still worked.
Does it still work? I said I didn't try.
Regardless, like
and also
leaving-
no, because it was being drowned in
Salmonella,
water.
drown, and also chopped up by the blades.
For sure.
Like,
there were chips of the
chicken
plastic
aside.
missing.
Like you were
Chicken
gonna fish
aside.
that out, like
It's
and
the
hit
chicken
it?
for me. Like, the chicken's the worst.
Right, like
yeah,
my
but,
first
like-
thought would be like, let me hit this and make sure like
No.
his vape still works. Like, no. I did not.
I assume you got a new vape.
Yeah, probably
like
5
$20.
since then. But
And he's wearing the lanyards around.
and oh well, which I'm pissed about because I bought this Raz because everyone's on the Raz lately.
we're on the
It's
rise.
disgusting.
And everyone gets these like cute little lanyards, but when he was first wearing it unironically, I was making fun of him.
I think that's the funniest thing a person's ever done.
Yeah.
And
it was
what's so funny is he told me that. He was like, he's been wearing it unironically. And I'm like, that's so fucking funny. And then he walked up and Mackenzie was like, oh, I got one too. And he goes, did you get the lanyard?
he's trying to collect
They
them all.
all
They have
come
different
with them.
colors.
He's trying to collect them all. They have different colors. This
No,
is
literally.
sick. This is sick.
So then I'm like,
This
I'm gonna,
marketing is sick. I'm disgusted.
So I
by
was like,
it,
I'm gonna get a
everyone.
Raz. Like, let me get a fucking lanyard. Mine didn't come with a lanyard. So
Oh.
You got
I don't-
robbed. You want one of mine?
This is
yes, I would love
sad.
one, but it doesn't connect.
I'm
to
sad
the-
and scared. Big tobacco. Count your days. I have so many topics. I just don't know where to go next. I think since Tyler's here,
Oh God.
I told you that I have the craziest fucking thing
I love when
ever.
you do that.
I have the craziest fucking thing ever to tell you.
Oh.
Did you want it folded?
Well, how are people
Yeah.
gonna know he's
Do you
gay?
want it like really folded? It's not folded. It just wasn't folded like all the way.
Oh,
it was just like
earlier.
weird. That's cute. Okay.
Cool.
Anyway, I called you the other day and told you that I had the craziest fucking story, but that I was gonna save it for the pod. And then I was like, oh, Tyler's here. It'll be perfect.
Okay.
There's
And that's the battery.
Damn! Right when it was about to get juicy.
I haven't been recording in 30 minutes. I'm
Bobby.
kidding.
The other night, Mackenzie and I go into Woodburn, right?
Oh my God.
Oh, so you know this story.
Oh,
there.
He knows it well, and he's there every night.
Is it? Sorry, just go on.
So, first of all, So, on April 18th, we're having drink trivia night, and I was at Woodburn creating cocktails for it. So, come out if you're free and you love Drake. The other night, I'm at Woodburn making said specialty cocktails with Tyler and Derek and Mackenzie. We're crafting it up,
Experimenting, yeah.
sipping as one does. This woman comes in, she sits next to me. Tyler immediately prefaces the situation with, I'm so sorry for what's about to happen. I apologize in advance for the situation. And I'm like, okay, whatever. This woman proceeds to, talk to us all night, just chitting and chatting and whatever. I noticed that she was kind of a raging fucking bitch.
Yeah.
To me specifically, like, was being really nice to everyone else and like
Wait,
just
what did she say to
not
you?
like my vibe. So she was confused by the situation. Like, she didn't understand what we were doing with the drinks. And she thought that I was just like being picky as fuck and like I was giving them a hard time, and I was like, ew, no, I don't like this one, make me another one. Like, I was just like demanding the staff.
We were just like experimenting.
At one point,
Yeah,
she
for
was
sure.
like, they're doing their best. Like, hey, she literally said, hey, stop. And it was kind of hard.
Hey, what if you mind your fucking business?
It's just
Like,
Oh my
But
God.
asked us like 12 times how we knew each other, how long we've known each
Where we
other,
went
where
to
we went to
high
high school.
school.
We told her every time. So like, this is not like a stranger to me. I'm not coming in here like, and I just kept telling her like, no, we're building a menu for trivia. And she's like, oh, trivia tomorrow, and I'm like,
No, baby.
it's a special trivia. You should come to Drake trivia.
Yeah.
And
She will be there.
I know she will be
oh,
there.
she'll be
So it
there.
doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
She was there on my birthday.
I'll give her
insane.
the.
Yeah. She's there every time.
Yeah,
every night.
she's there every night.
Oh, you don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
She is there
Every single time I'm
She's
there.
there
Every
every
fucking-
As long as it's
single
past like
night.
3 p.m., she is there.
Yeah.
She was there the other day when me and Levi were there.
She always says, "Where's your husband?" I said, "Do you fucking see a ring on this finger? Cause like, where is he? Like,
Yeah,
if
you
you
let
if you
me
know
know.
more than I
She
do,
Where's
wanted
your
to set up-
husband, bitch?
Okay,
Dead.
so
Dead.
then let's get to the lore. She leaves, and Tyler tells us that this woman has 4 dead husbands
4.
and a dead son.
yeah,
Aw. I didn't know
Yeah.
that part. Maybe I did. Well, that's sadder than the husbands. No,
I
it's all
don't know if
sad.
any of it's sad. I think she killed
she's
them
a
all.
serial killer.
Ah, she is a serial killer.
Oh, wow.
We don't
She's
know.
crazy.
Allegedly.
But then Derek kind of
Allegedly,
put it in
allegedly.
perspective for me, framing it like
She's
it's
nuts.
so cunty. Like she's
No.
rich, she's killed all her husbands, she drinks and drives everywhere.
She one time the police had to come because she drives a Fiat. Okay.
Allegedly.
It's just right. She drives this little Fiat and she will park in the middle of the street and like get out and come in and start drinking. And the police came one time and they were like, "Do you know
Ma'am,
who
we have a
drives
warrant
that?"
out for your
Like,
arrest for your
I
dead
was like,
husbands.
do I ever?
Right. Like, and I was like,
She went that way.
yeah. And she was like, "What's wrong with my parking?" Like, in her
To the
like,
cops?
yeah.
Oh,
And they were
sorry.
like, "Ma'am, your park's in the middle of the street. Like,
Not
have
even
you been
close to the
drinking?
cops.
Not even like,
Have you been
Like, she was just
drinking?
in the lane. Just
no,
got
like
out of
literally
her
in
car.
the middle of the
Does
street."
she arrive drunk?
That's what I'm. Okay, so
I can't figure it out.
So
It didn't seem like it the other night.
I originally thought that she was coming in drunk. However,
Some days she may be.
she might,
Yeah, depending on the day.
but she was
Slay.
So I think she makes multiple stops,
Aw.
and then she told me one night, like, she said, "Yeah, I love taking Xanax before I come in here."
I knew it.
I
gonna
was
say that.
like,
She gets
and
cuntier
like,
and
I
cuntier by the second.
cannot.
I wish she wasn't such a bitch to me, because it
No,
makes
she's
me
a
not
bitch
want
to
to love her.
everyone.
But that adds to her cunty
But it's
lore.
so funny. Like, the
Cunty
more
lore is
she
crazy.
tells us about her life, I'm like, go on.
There's no
Like-
way. She told me she's coached female leaders of countries. She's like
She's so full
she's like
of
an
shit.
executive coach.
Of what?
Dementia.
She's an executive.
Of dementia.
She's an executive coach. She trains and coaches like CEOs and does like allegedly. And then she was
She taught
telling me
literature.
at Columbia.
Yeah.
Well, she told me she did this at Columbia.
I don't know. I had a guy that told me that he, like, was the president of Yale. You know?
I
like,
love telling lies. But like,
Not me.
nothing that can be traced
I
back.
love
And maybe to
telling the
strangers.
truth.
Yeah, that's true.
but like,
Oh, I
but
told
she's
that
not a
woman so
stranger
many
at
lies.
this point. Like,
Yeah.
she...
That woman asked me if me and Mackenzie were sisters. Immediately, I said yes. And then she asked me something else about us, and I was just like, mm-hmm. Like, I
yeah.
love lying to strangers about that type of stuff.
right. No, like
For
petty
sure.
little shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I have like 4 degrees and you know, like,
Right.
but just like it shut the fuck up, dude. Like sometimes it's so,
Does she tip well?
oh my God, we robbed this woman.
Oh, amazing.
She kept that same night.
She messed up.
Her tab
She
open.
like kept being her thing is like she'll close out and then 3 more times she'll be like, "Did I close out?" We're like, "Yes, dude, like yeah, you did." But she kept throwing money at me and Derek trying to pay her tab, and we're like, "You already paid." And then she just like walked out, got in her car drunk as hell.
Her fiat.
That was
her little
parked
Fiat.
backwards in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Parked
and
on the
like
rooftop.
left us like $57. And we
Amazing.
were like,
It's what you deserve.
I mean, for dealing with that every
She
single
was
day
such a
of my
bitch.
life.
She asked Derek what her cocktail was that Tyler made, and she had just had a whole conversation with Derek about a beer too, and she had the beer glass still, and I turned and I was like, the beer? And she was like, I think I know what beer is. And I was like, right, okay. And then she asked like 6 times, and Tyler literally just kept saying, it was vodka.
It was just
It was
vodka.
just vodka. She was like, no, it was this, and this. And Derek thought she tried like one of our cocktails. So they were like, it was just, oh, it was so much.
She was like, what was it I had? I said vodka.
I said it like 12 times.
I kept looking over at you and I was like, vodka.
And I knew it was vodka. I watched you make it.
Yeah.
It was vodka with a
It
square
was just vodka.
ice cube in a glass. And she downed 2 of them like nobody's business, and then downed a beer, and then drove home off Xanax, probably.
Crazy.
I know, but like, think about it. If like this woman hadn't been a bitch to us and we didn't know her, and you were just thinking about an old woman who had her dead husband's money, did Xanax and drank every day, and
Is there an
drove.
animal in here?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
shit.
cat.
My little baby.
I didn't
Come
know.
here, mamas. But she
Yeah,
used
no,
to
she
make
fucking
guest
sucks.
appearances, and she never does anymore.
Never.
Never.
I told you
crazy.
the other day I'd never see your cat.
She used to be on the pod all the time.
Yeah.
Come here, baby.
I'm still eating these.
That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Who would you guys say is more famous? Taylor Swift or Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys think Vin Diesel's hot?
No.
Oh, yeah, me either.
But like maybe in person.
Are you familiar with the fact that he is like racially ambiguous? Like no one knows what his race is.
Like,
Just
on
like
paper?
Fergie.
No, stop. I didn't know that Fergie was white until a few years ago.
But no one did. It wasn't just
Has
you.
she always been white?
Exactly.
Well, I would assume so. But also,
Stacey
she
Ferguson,
did a
yeah,
lot of
she
crystal
She did a what?
a lot of crystal meth. So like things
Oh.
could have changed.
What?
Fergie? You don't
Crystal
know her lore?
meth?
She used to be on drugs, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal meth?
Yeah. Yes.
How was she
Specifically.
ingesting it?
I don't.
Smoking it?
I would assume smoking it. Maybe snorting it.
I've snorted.
Allegedly.
We've
Allegedly.
all accidentally taken meth.
Yeah. That's just like a rite of passage into being an adult.
Yeah.
Is like accidentally doing meth.
Meth Molly.
See, that never
That too.
actually happened.
Oh
to
wait,
me.
that too? As in when you accidentally did crystal meth, it was not
It's
because
happened
of Molly?
multiple times.
Or did you
and that's why I
accidentally
don't
do
do
Molly?
drugs anymore.
Where?
My mom
In
is
West
gonna watch
Virginia?
this. Yeah, it sure was.
Exactly. That's
Well, it was an
that's how I
accident.
did it when we went to OU because West Virginia's right there.
Yeah.
All the drugs were meth.
Uh-huh.
It was fucked
That happened to
up.
one of
Yeah, it
my
was
good
just meth and
friends.
baking soda.
Accidentally smoked crack.
There's this lady that lives in my building, and I was hanging out with my security guard. She makes
As one does.
Yeah.
Well, you guys became
she's cool.
The
besties.
dolls.
Yeah, she makes these reborn dolls, which she displays on the couch in the lobby.
Well, that's scary.
It's terrifying actually because
Such a sleigh though.
yeah, and like in my profession, I sometimes don't get home until very late, and that's the first thing I see. Anyway,
The
so
dolls.
yeah, I'm having a beer with Paula, and
security guard.
Yeah. And this lady comes on. She was like, "Oh, can I have a beer? Like, can I have a cigarette?" And I'm like, "Yeah, cool. Like, it's fine. Like, I'll go out and smoke a cig with you." She was like, I wish I had cash on me so I could like pay you for the beers I stole from my work." And I was like, "Don't worry about it. It's all good." And she was like, "Well, I got a little bit of crack left."
And you tempted?
I said, "No! Oh my god!"
Oh, I thought
no.
you were gonna
He
say
thought
like,
about it.
No, I didn't.
He said, "Should I?"
Your face was saying a lot. and
No,
didn't
I
know where
did.
that
I
was
did
going.
think about it, and so I went back inside, and I was like, "Paula, like this lady just asked me for crack, or if I wanted to smoke crack, and then ran into the woods." And she was like, "Yeah, she does that."
Aw. She's the
And
sister
then-
of the lady at Woodburn.
Oh, she's fucking a gay man, and she's married, and
I didn't know she was married. Does her husband live there?
Yeah, they live together.
Oh, she's
When
having an
she
affair
just-
with
She
a
does
gay
it in the
man?
car. Well, it's her crack dealer, and he's gay.
But he wants
But
to
they
fuck her
do
anyway?
crack. One time she chased me around the building with some lingerie because she told Paula that she was going to turn me straight.
Good luck.
I'm like, right. I mean, first and foremost, good fucking luck. But like, she's like in her 60s.
She's a
Sad.
functioning crack addict.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
And then like,
Allegedly.
so she went out to smoke the crack, ran into the woods, came back, and I came down at like 7 a.m. to just like do normal things.
Not
That
crack,
people
right?
not crack.
Right.
And her car, she was asleep in her car with it running. And then she was
Yeah.
telling me about all of her sexapades that she does after she
Does crack.
hits the crack pipe.
While her husband's just inside.
Just hanging out, I guess.
This
Do you
is
know the
crazy.
husband?
No,
This
I've
is a
never
real
seen
story.
him.
This
That's
is real life.
Yeah,
These are
no.
just real
I know, and we're like,
lyrics.
aw.
I know. It just sounds like.
She's nuts. One time I came in and she had a full bloody face, and I was like, "Oh my god, do I need to call somebody?" And she was like, "Oh, I just fell." She literally looks like Liza Minnelli.
Oh, that's such a slay. I need to stop saying that about
Yeah.
the situation. Sorry.
Yeah, none of these things are a slay. We feel bad, and we have empathy
She
for
needs to get help.
drug addicts.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that are not a sleigh that we have empathy for and they need to get help, Jojo Siwa.
Oh my god.
I
like,
the one where
what?
she's saying that no one's ever had such a transition. Like she's doing like the biggest transition of like.
She did say of her generation though, which like
No.
I kind of.
No.
I'm not living for it.
She used
I
to sell
don't-
fucking bows and be on Dance Moms, and now she's just like a queer icon.
She's not an icon.
Not to us.
It's very
Not to
loose.
anyone. Everyone's making fun of her.
Yeah.
I know it's
Yeah.
really bad. It's,
It's
really
really
weird.
bad.
Because
Like-
she sucks. She's so cringy.
It would be one thing
Sorry.
if she was like when Miley did her thing.
Like
and she
Miley
was,
wasn't
like-
saying like, "Oh, I'm doing some crazy shit." She was just doing it, and she
Yeah.
literally said,
And
"I'm
it
in my bangers era." Like
was
that's
also
what I want.
cringy.
Yeah. That I
Some of the clips I've been hearing of the songs are really catchy.
Okay.
But then I saw a thing
Oh,
that
it's a
said
whole album?
she's not singing them. Like it's not her songs.
There is a girl. She has this
I
song
saw her
called like
TikTok.
"When You Choose a Lover, You Choose a Fighter" or whatever.
Okay.
Catchy, kind of a bop.
Definitely about.
I then see that this girl on TikTok in 2022
Wait, I feel like I saw
posted a
this.
video on TikTok and was like, "Did I just write an amazing pop banger?"
And it was
And then
that.
she plays it, and it's the entire song in full, verbatim, word for word. Everything is the same.
And like the vocals are the same.
People are saying it's not even her singing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everyone's just saying now, like she probably bought it,
Yeah.
and it's just like I mean, people do that.
Well, because
But I think the original girl was like, no, she didn't. So I don't know what's going on there. We'll
did she
see.
though? Because I went on a deep dive of Batgirl's TikTok today, and I didn't see anything about her talking about it.
It was on Twitter.
And raise your hand
The woman was too stunned to speak.
if you believe that JoJo Siwa can actually sing.
No. And
Yeah.
also, she was on Tana Moja's podcast, and she seemed like the biggest fucking
Ew.
pick-me narcissist.
Oh, no, I
You
don't like
watched
that.
it, right?
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh. She seems so...
I was accidentally subscribed to her Snapchat for a while. Which,
JoJo
how does that
Siwa?
even happen? I'm
I don't
subscribed to
use
several
Snapchat.
people's Snapchats, and I don't know how it ever happened.
People still do that?
Yeah. Oh, it's like that's how you make money now.
Snapchat?
All of the influencers and celebrities are on Snapchat, and you subscribe to them, and that's how they make. Khloe Kardashian, Tana Mojo,
It's crazy who's
all
on
of them.
Snapchat
The
these
Twitch
days.
streamers like DDG. That's how he makes money. Snapchat.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Halle Bailey's
Oh,
baby daddy.
my
Baby daddy,
God.
actually.
Yeah, disgusting.
What is she
They're
doing?
literally all
right.
like that's how they do it. They make all their money from Snapchat now. It's like the main money making platform for influencers right now.
God, am I
I
getting
have beef
old?
with
Like, I
Snapchat.
literally don't know anything.
That I'm not going to get into, but I just do.
Beef with Snapchat?
Yeah, as
Like
a
the
whole.
app or like...
The app, the culture,
Oh.
the vibes.
I just wouldn't worry about it. We're just too old. Like it's just not for us.
Yeah, I think...
That's what
I
I'm
think,
saying,
yeah.
but like, yeah, I'm
I
just
don't
not
think-
getting
I
into
don't-
it.
Yeah.
All my other topics are like stupid.
Yeah, same.
So, I mean, we have to bring it back to Diddy, I feel like, because we have
Oh,
not addressed,
yeah.
we have not had an episode since he's been
Rated.
literally raided.
What's going on with that?
Bro, I don't
You
know
have to
where
watch the
he like
podcast,
is
but-
now.
So someone looked into it and his jet went to, I don't know what the term is, where you can't get
get
charged.
arrested.
Yeah, like for American charges if you're on like said island.
But
Yeah.
he
And he's
was
there.
No, he's not. He's
He's
in
not?
Miami. I don't really understand what's going on with it. So there was like flight trackers
Yeah.
that like saw his
Yeah.
jet go somewhere, but then they saw him in Miami, and so
at the
people think
airport.
he offshored evidence. Like people think he put evidence on those
Oh.
planes and sent them places.
For sure.
And that he's still here, because I don't think he'd be allowed to leave the country right now.
I mean, he's going to prison. He has to.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
This
He's
to me
rich.
is like, I think I already said this. God damn.
But the FBI doesn't raid someone unless they have a case already.
Right.
Isn't
but-
Usher involved in that somehow?
No, Usher, he was Usher's legal guardian for like 10 years, like when Usher was first on the scene. So people think Usher is like a victim. People think Justin Bieber's a victim. People think there are so many victims.
Justin Bieber's
Holy
definitely
shit.
a victim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
He made that
Yeah.
song and he talked about Billie Eilish. Like, Hollywood is fucked. The music industry is
talking about
fucked.
Ew, yummy, right?
Yeah.
I just think that this is going to be like the Jeffrey Epstein of truly Hollywood, because he used to have these parties called freak off parties, and you would have to put your phone in like a thing and like anything goes, and it was like a crazy ass, like everyone was there, everyone's been to them, everyone knows about them, like they're all guilty. And he has cameras on them as like blackmail, so whatever they did at that party,
Meth.
he can't. No,
Meth.
fucking
Meth.
minors is probably more of it. Yeah, that's his whole thing.
Oh, shit.
That's yeah, I don't know. Fuck Diddy, he's going down.
Yeah, did he?
Yeah, he
Did
really
he do it? Did he?
He did, yeah.
He certainly did.
The camera died, the memory card got fucked, everything's messed up.
Yeah.
So we're
to
done.
hell.
We're just done with the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And thank you, Tyler, for joining us
Thank you for
today.
Yeah, thank you.
me.
Next week we may have another special guest.
We will.
Surprise. And we'll see you guys next week. Love you.
Over and out.
Oh boy. Stop gasping.
Sorry.
It's freaking me out. We already have so many bad things going on. Okay, well, you can just take your phone out. Just text that to me.
that.
Or airdrop it, if you will.
Yeah, I have that.
Oh, God. I'm so worried.